Hi freelancers, but especially Indian freelancers. Why Indian freelancers? Because you have a great opportunity, and if you're someone who has been planning to be a freelancer, or if you're a freelancer trying to quit a job and start freelancing, this video is for you. Watch this video till end because I'm someone who has been doing freelancing for last 6 years. I quit my job in 2020 April 4th. Yes, that's when I quit my job, and today it's coming to be like 5 years, 6 years now, yeah, and it has been the best decision of my life. I have the leverage of traveling everywhere. Last year I went to Vietnam, Bali, Thailand, making my parents go to a trip in Singapore, Malaysia. These are all happened because I turned to be a freelancer.
My name is Achuth Ramesh. I'm a freelance performance marketer. I create content related to freelancing. You subscribe to this channel first and then watch this entire video, okay? Yeah, mind it.
Because based on my qualification, I don't think I will get any job which will help me earn this much. They are not looking for my abilities, they are ending up looking for my qualifications or my previous job salary. But when you're a freelancer, the person opposite to you looks for your ability, that how much you can deliver, and once you able to do that, they will pay you for that and not for anything else. They pay you for the deliverables that you provide them, services that you provide them. So if you are not from IIT, NIT or some big institutions like IIM and all, and if you want to do big in your life, freelancing is the way to go. Solopreneurship is the way to go. Justin Wells, so he's an influencer in LinkedIn. Go through his profile, read his post, you will understand how solopreneurship can change your life, how it has changed my life. Now the second question that many people would like to know is like, where do I find clients? The first thing that I would deny is, based on my experience, don't work with Indian clients, because the reason is when you work with Indian clients, I had really bad experience of how the work system is. But yeah, I'm trying to generalize here. But in general, there are people who Hindi wala experience jo hota hai, SMS message, WhatsApp message, call and all. No. When you work with international clients, you have a really good experience. I have experienced that for the last 6 years since I've been a freelancer. I have been working with international clients, Ireland, US, Canada, UK. So yeah, it has been my experience, and I'm telling you, they treat you pretty well. Yeah, there are again some clients who might not treat you the way you are expecting, but once you find out few maybe selected clients, they will be respecting your work, they will support, and then in every way possible, because those things have happened to me. So I always recommend that, and you will have a great work-life balance. I have been able to travel myself. I traveled to Vietnam, Malaysia, then Bali, Thailand last year. I made my parents flew to Singapore, Malaysia. So I don't think this would have been possible if I wouldn't have done this. So I highly recommend working with international clients. Another great benefit of working with international clients is having the dollar appreciation. To give you an example, I will explain. When I started to work, $100, if a client used to pay me $100, it used to be 7,000. When it comes to my bank account, it used to be like 7,000 rupees, Indian rupees. But then now, in today's date, where if they send me $100, it will be 9,000 rupees. So for them, they are paying the exact same money, but for me, it has gained like how much? 30% appreciation. That's because our INR value is depreciating in terms of dollar. And maybe in the coming days, maybe in a year or all, $1 is 90 rupees right now. It will end up going to 100 rupees. By then, it will be like, if they will pay me 100 rupees, it will be 10,000 rupees for me. If they pay me $1,000, it will be like 1 lakh rupees for me. So if you're staying in India and working for your US clients, and even if they don't give you some salary hike and all, it still benefits you because of the dollar appreciation. For example, think about a person who is working for an Indian client, like doing corporate job. For them to get a salary hike of 5%, exactly what I'm trying to say is, I'm getting a salary hike even when they are paying me exact same money. So that's a dollar appreciation that's happening. If I've been working with an Indian client, or I would have been working for an Indian company, if they would be paying me 7,000 rupees per month in January, again till December, it would be exact same money, exact same amount. But if you're working with US clients, that 7,000 might go to 8,000 by December, right? Even when the client is paying, for them, it's no dent, like they're paying the exact same money, but for you, it's then you might ask me, that's great news. I would love to work with international clients. How do I do that? let me ask you one question first. If you're making less than 1 lakh rupees, then the most likely the situation is people don't know that you exist. If you're good at really what you do and you're making less than 1 lakh rupees, then people don't know what you do. You need to let people know what you do. And there are 4 ways to do it. One is warm outreach, cold outreach, paid ads, create content. 4 ways that you can let people know what you do. Once you start that, then things will scale. What am I doing now? I'm creating content. I'm letting people know what I do, how I can help. If you're a beginner and if you're starting out, let me tell you guys, even when in 2020, when I was starting out, the first 4 to 5 hours of my day was spent entirely on outreaching people on LinkedIn. Hey, I'm Achuth. I do this. Do you need this service? I'm a performance marketer. I do Facebook ads. I do Google ads. I saw that your website is down. I made a report on this. Just check it out. If you need any help, let me know. There'll be outreach messages which would say that, hey, I went through your competitors' ads and these are the samples. I made a document. Go through it. If you need to create something like this, just let me know. Run ads. I'm the guy for you. That's the kind of outreach I used to do every single day. Spend at least 4 hours doing this on LinkedIn, Twitter, doesn't matter, Reddit. I have tried Reddit as well, Facebook groups. You'll find people who would need your help. That's how you outreach. If you're making less than 1 lakh, this is the first step that you need to do. When I say this, it doesn't mean that you will do it for a week. You will send 10 outreach messages in LinkedIn and that's it. And the next time you reach out to me on LinkedIn, hey Achuth, I tried this script or I tried this, but it isn't working, no one is replying. Happened with me as well. It still happens with me as well. It's all about how many people you reach out to, how many, how broad. 100, make it 1000, reach out to 1000 people. Every single day if you're sending 10 emails, 10 LinkedIn messages, make it to 100. That's when you will get access to people who want. There are millions of people in US, everywhere. So reach out to them. After that, the question that you might have is, okay, what should be the script? I have spent entirely, I have books collected on sales so that I could find out the ways of how I can, what exactly should be my message because in LinkedIn or email, people don't have enough time to read through the messages or email. So that's why you just need to have a concise, right? Then you need to have your message or email in such a way that people respond to you. So I spent a lot of time making a right script, typing on LinkedIn comment script, and they will send some sort of script. Now even you can use ChatGPT and all. You will find a lot of creative scripts, but according to me, there's one important thing that you should be aware of and that your focus should be on. That is hook. If you're creating content, hook of the video. If you're sending message, hook of the subject or the first line of the message. If you're sending an email, subject of the email. That's what matters. You want that initial click is the most important part. Whatever the script might be, that's a secondary part. Whatever the content of the message is, that's a secondary part. That's also important, but the most important part is hook. What was your hook? How perfect was your hook? Was it able to grab the attention of the person that you are trying to approach to? And did he click on that? First foot to the door is the most important part, and that's what you need to strive for. So even after that, you get stuck somewhere, even after doing hundreds of messages every single day, people are not responding to you, you have not landed your first client, then send me a DM on LinkedIn. My LinkedIn is here. So go through that, send me a DM, and I will try to help as much as possible. I respond to my DMs, so let me know. So if you like this video, subscribe to this channel. I do create content on freelancing, digital marketing. I'm learning about AI tools as well. So you'll keep yourself updated with my learning, my mistakes, my failure. I'm sharing all of that with you so that you guys save time, money, and help your family to grow yourself. I hope you like this video. Thank you so much.